You know what MMO that no one is talking about that I think is going to be super fucking pog? Chat, try to guess it. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to guess. Tell me. I bet you this is how much this game is going under the radar. Nobody's going to fucking... Nobody... I guarantee no one actually mentions it, excuse me, in chat, unless you're my mod, because you might know what I'm talking about. Definitely not the Riot MMO. Everyone's talking about the Riot MMO. Obviously not Ashes. Everyone knows about Ashes. See? None of you guys are going to actually say this. I guarantee I'm going to say this MMO, and you guys are going to be like, oh, yeah. That is a big one. That could potentially be amazing. That's what you're going to say. I literally said, unless you're my fucking mod. And there goes my mod. Just spoils it for everybody.
And there goes Zen.
Fucking Zen, man. Fucking Zen. Yeah, Ghostcrawler's MMO. They're going to be releasing information on this very early. I have a new team. We're making a new game with a new IP. While I am by far not the smartest designer in the business, I do think I'm reasonably good at listening and talking to players. And that is the foundation upon which we all wish to build this new studio. Why do I think we can be successful in the difficult MMO business? We are going to develop out in the open. You will get to see and play a game very early. If you love the game, you will help us make it better. If you don't love the game, we'd certainly love to know that ad well so we can fix it. We're gonna have an open kitchen, the kind where you sit down and watch the food get prepared and get to taste it on the way. I think that is so amazing. Seriously, one of the biggest I hope my mic volume isn't like gonna blow you up because it was far away from my mouth. One of the biggest killers for MMORPGs, chat, is expectation. Expectation. That is the biggest issue and challenge, in my opinion, with the Riot MMO. Name me one MMO that's released in the past, I don't know, 10 fucking years, maybe outside of WoW, that released as a brand new game, completely new, and was just fucking really good at launch. The only game I can think of was Arcade, Vanilla Arcade. That's the only one. Vanilla Arcade. BDO? Really? VDO was solid, don't get me wrong, but really?
No,
BDO?
No. Video, no. Come
yeah,
on.
so there is a lot of room. My point is there's a lot of room for improvement. Every MMO takes time to get better. So everyone's looking at Riot as the new MMO, right? As the savior of MMOs. What happens if it comes out and it's not that great at the start? Statistically speaking, yeah, it should probably not be nearly as good as what it could potentially be, but because there's so much expectation on the Riot MMO, I feel like that is a very interesting factor with that game. WildStar launch, WildStar is another really good example. WildStar had huge expectations, massive. That shit died in months. To this day, it's kind of a mystery to me because I didn't think it was that bad of a game. Died in months, right? So Greg's approach with their MMO, talking about this out in the open, showing just being very transparent. I think it's a very effective way of going about it, and it will definitely help with that expectation factor when it comes out. I'm super excited about this game. It is 100% the game that no one is actually talking about. Maybe this just turns out to be some, I don't know, some small budget game that doesn't really, take off and is whatever, maybe. But I don't know, man. With Greg behind the scenes, I had the opportunity to interview Greg when he was running the show for the Riot MMO. I got to talk to him at great lengths, and it was good.
I wonder if this first of all, I'm surprised he doesn't have a clause in his whenever he left Riot that he can't make another MMO for a while, right? Like a non-compete, I think it's called in English.
Yeah, non-compete.
I'm surprised that there's not that, first of all.
Yeah.
And second, I wonder if he left basically because of creative differences.
Yeah,
right?
That's a good point. He actually says
if he's
right
willing
here,
to make an MMO like right after, it doesn't mean like that. Like, okay, I don't want to work in an MMO anymore. This is not the environment for me. An MMO, it's not for me.
Yeah.
So now this like makes me think, okay, there were some creative differences there, and like amicably or whatever, they went their different ways, and now he's actually making another MMO. So it's kind of surprising that like it's interesting.
What we know is that Greg was he was running the show for the Riot MMO. He did have some family. He had some he had some of that family stuff, but I think it's pretty clear based off of the wording that he left in order to pursue this project. So I don't know. I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean for the Riot MMO? What does that mean for this one? All I know is I'm really excited for this MMO, and I will tell you this right now. I am 100% going to be covering this MMO. And I have already reached out, and hopefully we can get some good content for you pretty soon. And I'm confident that that we'll be able to do so.